Helping others kindles happiness, as many studies have demonstrated.
When researchers at the London School of Economics examined the relationship between volunteering and measures of happiness in large group of American adults, they found the more people volunteered, the happier they were, according to the study in the Social Science and Medicine.
Our final guests, Sandra Hilgendorf and Pat Bond, joined Gene Jones to let you know about an upcoming bake sale you won't want to miss.
Volunteering in the Valley has a simple request for you today. Do something nice for your mother. And if we can make a suggestion, the local AARP chapter, the Long Branch area chapter, will be having on May the 7th, that happens to be the day before Mother's Day, a huge bake sale in the Walmart parking area. We'll start early. Tell us when we're going to start and what we're going to do, Sandra.
We are going to start on that day at 8 o'clock. And we will already have everything in place, we hope, and we're all going to be busy trying to bake things that'll be good for your mother and you. And it's a fun time to shop for Mom. And come and see us.
Pat, what's the purpose of our bake sale?
Well, all the monies being raised are going to two different areas. One is the Senior Center, and the other is the Child Development Center out on 63 South.
Okay, we have Sandra Hilgendorf and Pat Bond with me today, and they're real key players in our chapter and super hard workers and are involved in a number of things in our community here. But we have for several years now, on the Saturday, the day before Mother's Day, had a big bake sale. Our chapter doesn't keep any of the funds that we raise. We donate them to one or more local groups that we think are doing a great job for some segment of the community. And as they already mentioned, we're going to do the Community Child Development Center and the Macon Senior Center this year. So we're spreading the whole length of the community from the very youngest to the most senior. The Senior Center, besides the meals, you know, has exercise programs, card games, other activities for the seniors in our community, and does a very important service in delivering the Meals on Wheels. We all know that that serves a number of shut-ins and others in our community. Tell me a little bit about what you know about Meals on Wheels, Sandra.
Meals on Wheels is served to the people that request it, and in fact, I'm one of the people that go to the Senior Center just about every day to eat lunch. The food is good, and it is a place to visit with your friends, talk, and have fun. And then, as she said earlier, they have card games, you can play pool, and just really kind of enjoy yourself.
One of the newest things they've added are the exercise classes in the morning, and I think that's a really good opportunity for our seniors too. We need to get up and move a little and stretch a little so things don't forget how to work. Pat, tell us about your impressions of our bake sale and why you think it's important for the group to do that.
Well, it brings the community together. We are experiencing fellowship and fun, and it also provides an avenue for our monies to go somewhere in the Macon community, which we are so proud of.
You know, the great thing about the Community Child Development Center is that they're providing affordable daycare starting from birth up to kindergarten age, and it's very, very hard to find good, suitable daycare a lot of times for those very young children. So one of the things we'll be doing, as well as selling baked goods, and we'll have pies, cakes, breads, cookies, you name it, it'll be there. And we'll also make sure we have some sugar-free selections for those of you who have some dietary situations. We'll also look at a little bit of gluten-free this year if we can manage to provide that. And we'll have 2 containers on our tables. And those containers are for those of you who say, I can't afford those calories, but I'd really like to give a couple of bucks to one of those organizations. Come by and visit with us. We'll tell you a little bit more about our chapter if you're interested. We'll tell you a little bit more about the organizations that we're raising our funds for. You know, in the past, we've done this for the Agape Cafe. Last year, I believe we did it for Relay for Life,
Yes.
We
didn't
did.
Yes.
Okay, tell us a little more about what our chapter does and why you think it's important to be part of it. Pat, do you want to start?
Yes, last September, around the September 11th anniversary, we gathered together food stuff like packages of bread, packages of cookies, bakery things, canned goods, and we donated all that to the food bank here. And we won first prize for all over the state for providing most items to this cause.
Something we also need to know you to know about, and we partly need to thank CBTV for that, is that every year statewide AARP stages a contest in connection with the 9/11 Day of Service. And several years in a row, our chapter has won, would you be surprised, the media portion of that contest. And one of the reasons is we send them down a CD featuring volunteering in the Valley and talking about our food drive that we have for that event and how that benefits the local food pantry, the emergency food pantry, and in turn benefits those in the community that may have issues with sufficient food in the household. Sandra, you take part in another AARP activity that isn't directly connected with the chapters. Tell a little bit about that.
Okay, thank you. One of the things that I have been helping with for several years, my husband and I have done this. We prepare income tax for the low income and elderly. And this year we have done approximately 225 taxes. And as I said, we've done this for so long. My husband and I wanted to do this to help people. And we've always said that if you couldn't help somebody in a day's time, you had really wasted your day. So this is really basically why we have started doing this. And then we have some other workers. We have Joe Bodecker that helps. He prepares taxes. Pat Bond, right here at the side of me. She is a checker and she is a quality reviewer and she puts things together for us. And we have Darlene Smith also that helps, and she is like the secretary, receptionist, and she makes the telephone calls to make sure that the appointments are set up. And all this is done at NECAC, and it is a city cooperation event, really. It's one of the better things that we've done.
Now you see why I invited these two ladies to come and talk about the bake sale today, but also to talk about some of the other ways that you might want to volunteer in the community. If you've heard about something here today that makes you interested or even makes you think about some other place where you see a need, talk to us. If we can guide you to a group who's already working in that particular area, that's one of the goals of this whole operation and program that we do, is to match people with the needs and match the organizations and their needs with those in the community who need to get out and lend a helping hand and at the same time give back to themselves a wonderful gift of going home feeling, hey, today I accomplished something. You know all the groups that we serve, the nursing homes, the Agape Cafe, all of the others that we mention all too infrequently. We're hoping to have some blood bank information coming on here in the near future, and several other organizations that we're working with right now to bring you more information about how you can give back in the community. And much more than you give back, you will receive, I promise. So these two ladies are good examples for you. If you have questions, I'll bet they'd be willing to talk to you about volunteering opportunities and what the opportunities have meant to them personally. So let's say so long. and go back out and enjoy the beautiful weather. Spring is here. My bluebird house has 5 eggs. Mama is setting, and pretty soon we'll have a new generation of bluebirds. Thanks again. See you in a couple of weeks.
Thanks to all. And I'll tell you what, I was just in Nashville last week, and I am telling you, you don't want to miss an opportunity for a chance to win a trip for 2 to Nashville for the 2016 CMT Music Awards. This is eligible to all Sheridan Valley VisionNet cable customers.
It's easy to sign up. Visit the address on the screen. Enter daily to win. The sweepstakes runs from now until May 6th. Grand prize trip includes 2 tickets to the CMT Music Awards, round-trip airfare for 2 to Nashville, and hotel accommodations.
At the 2016 CMT Music Awards, you have a chance to rub elbows with the greatest stars in country. I was looking for a few this past weekend, but didn't see any. And alongside hundreds of other fans, you can also do that. So as a Sheridan Valley VisionNet customer, you may enter into the sweepstakes for country's biggest awards night. Check it out on Sheridan Valley's Facebook page.
Safety Town helps teach 4- and 5-year-old kids to be safe. They cover everything from fire safety, stranger danger, water safety, and more. Macon Elementary office is taking registration now through May 9th. Enrollment is limited, and there is a $30 registration fee.
London is a diverse and exciting city with some of the world's best sights, attractions, and activities. And now the Macon Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to travel to London September 7th through the 13th of 2016, and that's through the Chamber and Colette Travels.
If you've ever wanted to experience Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, Stonehenge, and much more with an experienced travel guide, now's your chance. Get your group together. Contact Chamber Director Darla DeWiggins at 660-385-2811.
Bicyclists and adventure seekers, an epic adventure awaits you. Big BAM! Bicycles across Missouri on June 11th through the 17th. And this 300-mile ride begins in St. Joseph and ends in Hannibal with a stop in Macon on the 15th. Now is the time to get signed up. Check it out at bigbamride.com.
And this Saturday, April 30th, the Macon Senior Center will host a dance from 7:30 to 10. Music by Bill Lear. The cost is $10 per ticket. Tickets must be purchased in advance at the center located at 1604 Maffrey in Macon.
Employers, let CVTV help you get the word out about job openings within your organization at no charge. You can email your openings to the address on the screen.
The Missouri Department of Corrections and Moberly Correctional Facility have various job openings. Call 660-263-3778, extension 1210, and ask for Wilma.
Sheridan Valley is in search of a business sales consultant and an IT intern. You can check out all of the details at cvalley.net. Click on About Us, then Jobs.
Tune in to CVTV this week for graduation appetizers, Macon Historical Society Ralph Klusman Pliers, and CV Sportsman Cruise to the Bahamas. See these and many more of your favorite shows this week on CVTV.
You can check out our weekly lineup for a full listing at cvalley.net, and also check out CVTV's YouTube channel for all your favorite CVTV programs at youtube.com/CVTV22.
Everyone has stress. Some deal with it through exercise, others laughter, some volunteer. Our quote this week comes from Aesop, ancient Greek storyteller credited with a number of fables now collectively known as Aesop's Fable. He is quoted saying, "A crust eaten in peace is better than a banquet partaken in anxiety."
You know, I was trying to find however I can release my stress, and I don't know, the 5K, I've got to try to find one and get going on that. So,
Get going
yeah.
on that. Well, that's it for now for the Sheridan Valley Channel and Darren Elizaris. I'm Donna Bell, and we thank you for sharing a part of your day with us.
Stay tuned, another CVTV program is coming up shortly.